Welcome back. I'm Vijay Nagarajan, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to create an alert quiz, which basically is a multiple choice quiz. And if you click a button or that choice, there'll be an alert that pops up and say you are correct or you are wrong. Now this is a simple quiz using JavaScript, HTML, and we're going to add some CSS into there. Now I'm going to be using Caret to do my things, and I am going to be using my script tag where I can put my JavaScript inside my HTML, and same thing with the style. I'm going to add the style. Style is CSS, while script is JavaScript. Now, I always create a section tag in my body and the script after that, because section tags show you that everything in the section is the HTML and my script is going to be the JavaScript. Now, I'm just going to show you what we're going to put. First, we're going to put our title. Our title means this thing right up here. I call it tutorial alert quiz because I'm giving you a tutorial, and it's an alert quiz because it's an alert quiz. So in the tutorial alert quiz, this is going to be, it's like when over here, I created another tab. I have another website. It's called Secret Message. Now, based off something about the quiz. So if you're doing a science quiz, you can call it Science Quiz. Or if you're doing a quiz for your team, and so you can say, if your team's name is, I'm part of a YouTube channel called Mathematics City, so it can be Mathematics City Alert Quiz. Any name, make sure it fits and it's appropriate. Now, then we come up with a header. So when you see a website, you might see it'll say up at the top the name. So I'm going to be calling this, I'm going to be doing it on math. So I'll be calling it, I'm going to create an H1 in HTML. H1 tags are the biggest kind of tags. H1, and I'm going to type in alert quiz. And then I'm going to put this. Okay, and then I'm going to create an H2 tag saying don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed about the alerts. Because in alerts, you might think, oh, this is asking me. This is correct. Sorry. It might be weird. So I'm putting this, don't be alarmed about the alerts. So they won't be alarmed. If you want to put this, you can. Then we're going to be doing our question and our buttons. Now, I am going to be using a button tag because the button tag, let me show you here. So a lot of people use arefs and then add it, but I don't need an aref because I'm just clicking something. So I'll be showing you a button tag. It looks like, I'll just type in the button tag, I'll say test because I want to show you. So if I save it, of course, I'll say our alert quiz, don't be alarmed. Up here, and then says this button says test. See, this is a button. It doesn't start off with like a sentence and it's an actual button. But here, you don't put links. This is already you can input JavaScript. So here I'm going to put a button tag. So we're going to be using buttons. But let's start with a question. So since I'm doing math, I'm doing an H2 tag. Now I'm going to give this H2 a class. Because if this class is going to say, when you do your CSS, I'm going to add CSS to this. I'm giving it a class because there are two H2s. And I want to only do it this H2. And there are going to be many questions in this, and there might be an H2. I want this tutorial to look up like that. I want to make the questions look different from a header or a sub or a subheader. So the class I'm going to call it, because it's the H2, I'm going to call it question because this is for the questions. So in H2 class question, I'm going to say a question. So since I'm doing math, I'll do simple question. What is is pi? Pi is a number, 3.14159265355. It goes on forever. Is pi, and it's spelled like P-I, not P-I-E. So is pi rational? Pi is actually irrational. So this is my question. So if I save the file, it's nothing big, just saying is pi rational. But I want to give it the multiple choice. So usually there's circles, but just making a simple one, I'm going to teach you, it's just going to be the same button look like. So we're going to create the button tag, and in our button tag, we're going to be we're going to save the button. So the button is going to be called, it's going to be our options. So since we're going to be doing a multiple choice question, so I'm going to do A. So it's going to be multiple, I'm going to say yes. So there'll be the button yes. And then we're going to give this button a button on click. That means when the button is clicked, it's going to run something. So on click, it's going to run a function. This function is going to be called correct. So anytime a question is correct, we're going to run the function correct on click. So this, since it is, if it's correct, it's going to run. But since yes is wrong, we're going to give the button on click wrong. Okay? If it's correct, we give it correct correct function. We're going to define wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to say function wrong. We're going to say alert, parentheses, we put a string, you are wrong. Pretty simple, right? So this is the JavaScript for the wrong. It's a very simple. Doesn't code. So I'll show you what happens. So since it's only click yes, if I click yes, we'll say the page is going to say this page says, or whatever page you're in, I say something different. It's going to see you are wrong. Okay, and I click the OK. Why did I put it in these quotations? You can put it in single or double. That makes it a string. Now I could give it another button or else you'll keep getting it wrong. So I'm going to do another button. And I'm going to call this no. Okay, it's going to say no. So this also has to run a function for you to say correct. So this is on click equals correct. So then to define correct. So I'm just going to copy this. Copying code saves coders a lot because it helps us not do as much code. But since I'm just going to be changing the sentence and the function name. So I'm going to change this function name to correct, and I'm going to be changing the sentence. So this alert is going to be, you are right. Let's give it a better. You are correct. And if we put it, I didn't save it. If I save it and I reload it, there's two buttons, yes and a no. So if I click yes, it'll say you are wrong, and if I click no, it'll say you are correct. Okay, so this is pretty simple, but I want to do another question. Okay, so I'll label this 1 because it's question 1. Okay, so question 1. But I want it to run if it's correct, the same thing. So some people think we're going to have to run a new function. So we'll call it wrong to or correct to. But really, you don't. You don't have to run a second function. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this, Control C. We're going to paste it. And we're going to say question 2. And we're going to give it a new question. So we're going to keep doing this. Now, I'll show you. Then, so question 2 is going to be, so question 2, let's say it's going to be, since I'm doing math, how about, what is, no, what is the value of x in 7x plus 5 equals 12? Now, here I don't want to give 2 answers. I want to give many answers. So, and I want the first question to be, first answer to be correct. So I'm going to change this function to correct. Sorry, I spelled that wrong. Correct. And then I'm going to give it a new name. So that's going to be 1. X. So A, because it's when you do multiple choice. So I want to give a multiple choice, so we do A. Because A, B, C, and D. So I'll say X equals, I don't know, yeah, 1. X equals 1, sorry. And then I want to make this wrong. So I just changed the function name wrong. And I want to give it, sorry, okay, so I'll do B. And I want to say, so let's say X equals, I don't know, 35, okay? So I want to give it more. So what I do is I copy the button and I put a new button. Now, over here, I'm going to put C. So my C, so X is equal, so X is equal to 2. Okay, so since this is wrong, I'm gonna put wrong. But if a lot of them correct, you just change the function name. Now, this is pretty easy, right? So X, so I'll do D. So X equals 1.5. So if I run this, you see my next one is like that. So if I click C, which is wrong, it's going to say you are wrong. If I click B, which is wrong, it's going to say you are wrong. If I click A, it's going to say you are correct. Now I'm going to keep doing these yes, no, true, false, and multiple choice questions. So we're just going to, I'm just going to be doing multiple choice. So I'll do 5 questions. I'll do 3 questions. So I'll do this question 3, and I'm going to say, what is 2 plus 5, okay? And I'm going to say 2 plus 5, this I'm going to say 7. Here I'm going to say, because 7 is correct, but I want to make not some with 6 here, 5 here, 7 here. So I'm going to change this to wrong and this to correct. And the rest are going to be also B7. So C, I'm going to say C. I'll do C is 39. So C is 6, and then D is 8. So if I save this, I get another question. What is 2 plus 5? And the answers are down here. So we're going to keep repeating this, but I'm only going to be doing 2 questions. Do as many questions as you want. So now I'm going to add CSS. And now I'm going to add my CSS for my background because I want to get that over with. All right, first I'm going to do my star, margin, I'm going to start with my body, and in my body I'm going to say, so my color, so I'm going to teach you how to do a linear gradient. So background. So a lot of people like to want to do a background color. So I'm going to teach you. So background color, you just type in background dash color, and then I'm just going to do a simple. I'm not doing a hex color or RGB. My symbol color is just going to be light blue. So a lot of people ask how to do light blue. So my friend actually solved this for me. So light blue. So you just put the light, for you want to do light blue, you just put light and then blue right next to each other. And you see my background's light blue. But I want to make it a gradient. A gradient, I want to make it a gradient. So here, instead of doing background color gradient, we do background, and then we type in linear gradient. Parentheses. Now we do RGB. RGB stands for red, green, blue. The computer, the primary colors are red, green, blue. Any color is made of red, green, or blue. Now we need to put 2 RGBs because a gradient you need one at the top, one at the bottom. Now I'm going to be typing up. I'll type up. I want to do a blue, so I'm going to type up shades of light blue. So I'm going to do a Google search. Find some shade. I'm going to find a image with a bunch of shades. Okay, so I'll find an image with the shades. Ooh, this looks like a good shade. And I want to get the turquoise blue, okay? I'm going to get the turquoise blue and then the baby blue. I'll get the turquoise blue and the electric blue, okay? So I go in here. I'm going to pick my color. So for the electric blue, it says the RGB is this. So I'm using color picker. It's a great tool. So my RGB for my red is 137, my green is 215, and my blue is 207. That does make sense. So I just want to make sure is this my electric blue. Make sure this is my electric blue. Oh, sorry, that's not my electric blue. It's not my electric blue. Is that okay? I got the wrong color. I want my electric blue, which is 126, 251, 253. So I'm going to put in the RGB, which is we type in RGB parentheses and then the RGB. So the RGB here is going to be 126, 215, and 253. 126. Sorry, I have bad memory. Well, not bad memory. I don't remember things as good sometimes. 251, 253. So 251, 253. Now I need my second color. So I'm going to type in RGB again. Parentheses again. Now I'm going to find a new color. So my new color is going to be turquoise. So it's 126, 258, 253. So 126, 258, 123. Is that correct? Sorry, 63, 224, 208. 63, 63, 224, 208. I might get in this wrong. I'm just going to check again. Sorry for the delay. So it's 224, it's 224, 20. I'm going to change it up and do 220. 5, and then here I'm gonna do 2. Yeah, I'll keep 208. That would make much of a difference. I just wanna see. So I saved my thing, and sorry, did I save it? I might have not saved it. I hope this works. Oh, sorry, my linear gradient is not working. And I do not, yeah, my linear gradient is not working. Sorry for my linear gradient not working. It might just be the thing I'm using, or I might have spelled linear gradient wrong. But that's actually how you do linear gradient, just not working on my thing. It's not working on my computer or Carrot. I don't know why it worked. So I'm just going to open the file. I'm just going to see why is it not working. I'm going to inspect. So this is how you actually solve problems. And it's really nothing. I think it's not working on Carrot, really. So it's not really working on the Carrot. Sorry, but that's actually how you do linear gradient. I'm just gonna do a simple background color. Simple background color. I'm gonna just make it teal. Sorry, I'm really sorry, but I'm just gonna make it teal. Oh, it's too dark. I'm gonna make it light blue. Light blue. So either light blue. Now I want to make my questions different colors. So since I already made the class, I'm gonna give my class the class name was question, so dot question, and this and this. So dot question, my question. So I want to make my color. So my color is going to be. I want to give it a nice. I'm gonna give it a nice darkish red. So it's like I'm just gonna type in red shades of red. I'm going to get that shades of red. Just need that ladybug, like that might be a good red. The ladybug red might be a good red. Might not be. I'm going to see. Not the ladybug, the raspberry. Raspberry is going to be a good red. I like the raspberry. It's not too bright. I like the chili. I like the raspberry. Yeah, I'll do a raspberry. I'll do a ruby red. No, I'll do a raspberry red. Sorry, it's just I'm a little picky. So raspberry red. The hex code. So I get the hex code. It's 231839. So I'm just gonna do my hashtag because that's how you do a hex code. And you type in the number. Now if I save it, that's red. Okay, I want to change to the red. So I'm gonna give it more of a chili red. I'm gonna give it more of a. I'm gonna make instead of red. I'm gonna give it a dark. I'm gonna give it space blue, and I'm gonna type in space blue. I'll do shades of blue. I think there's one that says. Oh, not the movie. Shades of blue color. Shades of blue color. And there might be a blue color space blue. There might be a space. Oh, yeah, right here. So I'm just going to copy the hex code from here, from color picker. Or it might be called something else, but it's a really good thing. It looks like this. So I'm gonna get my hex code and change the red hex code I got from the raspberry red. I'm going to change it, and boom! So it's the dark blue. Now I want to make my alert quiz h1 tag. Since it's my only h1 tag, but I'm still gonna give it a class because if you ever put another h1 tag, you're gonna need the class. You only want to use this one, so I'm putting another h1 tag. So this h1 tag is gonna be called a header. So I'm gonna do dot header. Dot header, and I'm just gonna give it a color of navy, and I'm gonna give it a text decoration. Text decoration gives you can underline, overline, italics, and stuff like that. So text decoration, I want to underline, so underline, and if I save it, this is an underline, it's a navy blue, it's a little lighter than a space blue. I like it, and I like my don't be alarmed about the alerts. I'm going to try something, it doesn't always work, but I'm going to try it. It's called text align center. Align center, and yes, it works. I align it to the center, and so I want to add a so that's my thing. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to a little more of the JavaScript. So I'm gonna add more to the functions. And I'm going to do something. I'm adding my other h1 tag. I'm going to call it score. h1 class equals score. Now, my class is going to be called score because it's going to be the score. So my thing is going to be called 0 out of 0. Okay, now, a lot of people, this might be feel like you're going to cheat, but I'm going to make it so I'm going to create a variable, var, I'm going to call it let, because let is like, so when we used to do var, I'm doing let. Let allows you to change it, and then there's const, I'm doing let. So let, we're going to give the name for let, it's a variable, so let is going to be called let correct. Let right, because you can't name the function. You can't name a name of a function and a name of a variable the same. So let right equals the name for right. Its value is going to be sort of a 0. Then we let questions equals 0. Now I'm not doing a const because const don't change. Well, let's change. Now in my function you are wrong, I'm going to get my element by ID. So I'm going to give all these buttons. I'm going to give my score an ID. So I don't want to give it a class right now. So I'm going to give it an ID, and I'm going to call it my ID. ID equals score. Okay, my ID is going to equal score. While my class, I'm going to put a span. Spans are like a smaller version of divs. Usually you put spans inside divs. You can put a div inside a span, but that's really rare. I don't think anyone's done that before. So I'm going to, in my span, I'm going to put in my h1. So the h1 ID score, and I'm going to, because I'm ID, I'm going to span a class, and this is going to be equal to a tag. No, it's going to be equal to, so I already did score. I'm going to do, it's going to be grade. Yeah, it's going to be span class grade. span class grade. So then I'm going to do my questions. I'm going to get my element by ID. It means I'm going to I'm going to grab that element using the ID. So we're going to do get element, not get, document dot get element. So element, the first letter for element is going to be capital. By, same thing. First letter of by is going to be capital. And ID, same thing. And then the ID name is score. So we're going to do score dot inner HTML equals, and then we're going to do this. We're going to do right, and then plus concatenation slash and plus questions. So this is giving your grade or changing it. But how are we going to get the grade? So I'm just going to copy this and put it in here too. So now I'm going to add I'm going to change my variable. Since this is wrong, let right. I don't need to change let right. I'm only going to change let questions equal questions plus 1. Because your questions are going to change every time. It's not going to only stay at one type of question. Now here I'm going to do the same exact thing, except I'm also going to change my right, my variable right. So right is equal to right. Plus, I don't need to put the let actually. It's just questions because we're just changing it. Right plus 1, ding, and we're going to do questions equal questions plus 1. Ding and ding. So we're going to check this out. So it says 0 divided by 0. I'm going to click yes. It says you are wrong. It says 0. Let's say I want to cheat and click the right answer. Boom. Still changes it. Right here, you are correct. 2 out of 3. So yeah. 3 out of 4. So now I'm going to add an iframe. An iframe is a video. Okay? I want to add an iframe. So I'm going to get a video from my channel. So Vijay, so I'm going to search up, again, a video from my channel. So I'm going to go to YouTube. YouTube is a great site. I love YouTube. I post videos on there, watch videos on there. So I'm going to get YouTube. I'm going to go to my channel. So I'm going to go to my channel. No, not now, sorry. I'm going to go to my channel and I'm going to type in Vijay Nagarajan Gravity. I go in here into my channel. I'm going to go to my channel. And I'm going to get the iframe. The iframe is like it's kind of like the link of a video, but like I'm getting the iframe, so it'll show the video page. It won't be a link. So what I'm going to do is I get a share. I go to the embed. Then I copy this iframe. Okay. Now I'm gonna copy this iframe. Now YouTube, like I said before, YouTube is awesome. So they give you the correct iframe, and I'm gonna give it the bottom of all my questions. So I copy my iframe, and now if I save it, and I go here, and I put this video, this thing, so the answers are here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this iframe a class, and it's going to be called iframe. So I'm going to do dot iframe, and now I'm going to do my dot iframe, and I'm going to, from my iframe, going to do margin top 15 px. Px stands for pixels, and then margin bottom 15 pixels. Now this doesn't always work, so I have to hope it works. And yeah, it doesn't work. So I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna delete my iframe. So when something doesn't work and I don't like it the way it is, instead I'm gonna change up my iframe and replace it with a link. And I'm still gonna keep the class of iframe because okay, so I'm actually not gonna get my link, from my video. So going back to the awesome YouTube, and I'm going to get my link. Now, I'm Vijay Nagaraj, and today I'm going to be teaching. So I'm getting my link. Sorry about the video playing. I'm going to get my link, and I'm going to do an href. Now this is actually when I use links, because instead of buttons, I'm going to do an href. And I'm going to type in another awesome programming video. And then in my href, I'm going to give it my link. This is my link. And I'm going to give it my class, which is going to be ref. My class is going to be ref. So then I am going to do dot ref. Save and then do my thing. I'm going to do text decoration none. There'll be no text decoration, and color is going to be, I want to give it that space blue color. And I'm going to go here, reload, and another awesome programming video. And here I'm going to put a break. Okay, now the break allows it to come like this. And then under here, I realized I want to put my iframe. So I'm going to put my iframe under my link. So, at first I just thought I didn't want my iframe. Like, oh wait, there's a break tag. So I can put my iframe down, and I'm going to put it under my link. And instead of making it an href, I'm just going to type in another awesome programming video. And I'm going to do a p tag. P tags are like paragraph tags. So p tags, I'm saying another awesome programming video. And then in this thing, I'm going to still give it .ref because class ref, because I'm too lazy to change it. But also, I like the name ref too. Also, it fits because ref is a ref, and this is like an iframe, so it's kind of like ref. But I'm going to save this, and boom. Look at that. Now I do want to give it a text decoration with the underline. So underline, and I want instead of making it a P tag, I'm going to make it an H2 tag. I'm going to make it an H2 tag. H2 tag. So when I come to Chrome, it's an H2 tag, and boom. But I spelled programming wrong, so I'm just going to fix that. Programming. Now, my website is complete. I like my alert quiz. So, if you like this video, hit the like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Bye. Signing off, Vijay Nagarajan.